Okay, so before we get started, let me just make one thing clear. There is only one way to farm void traces, and that is the way that you are currently doing it and have always been doing it. You farm them through void fissure missions. That's it. Alright, so that being said, then there are some things that you can do to optimize your gain through these missions. So, alright, first of all, under normal circumstances, once you collect the 10th reactant, then you're gonna be rewarded between 6 and 40 void traces. And afterwards, once you select your rewards, if the other team members select your reward, then you get 1 extra void trace per person selected your item. So that's not really a lot, but between 6 and 40. This number is affected by resource boosters. So if you have a resource booster, not the blue one, the orange one, then you get twice the amount, so that is between 12 and 80. Then if you combine that with a Smeeta cavat, and if you get the charm, the correct one at the right time, then you get between 24 and 160 per run. Above the cavat thing, you only need to pick up the 10th reactant once the charm is activated. In case you're not sure how this cavat thing works, then it can give you a buff called Charm. There are 6 different effects, they all look the same, but the difference is that they last for a different amount of time. So look out for your buff. Whenever you get one that lasts 120 seconds, then that is the correct one that you're looking for. I would not recommend waiting for this buff to just show up, because it might take a very long time. Like I tried just waiting just to catch it on a video, and it took me over 10 minutes. So I mean, in this time you may as well just have run the mission like five times instead of just waiting for it to happen just this once. So I'd say it's a good thing to have, but don't aim for it. Just wait as long as you can, picking up the last one, and then if by some coincidence you have it, then good for you. Okay, now let's move on to the resource booster. There are a few different ones. I always buy the one in just 3 days, because I know that on Friday evening I have the whole weekend, and if I have no other plans, then yeah, I can play pretty intensively for 3 days. If you pay twice as much, you get 7 days, but I'm not really sure if... I don't know how your schedules are, but I'm not sure if I can even play 7 days in a row, so I usually just get the 3-day one. You can easily justify buying this resource booster by just grinding void fissures and then collecting a lot of prime junk. Then once you have the junk, like, you sell them in pieces of 5 each, and check the market how much they're worth, but a couple of platinum. It's not gonna take you very long before you have made back those 40 platinum that you spent, and then you have the rest of the time to just enjoy some resource booster. One more thing you can do to increase the amount of void traces that you're getting is to play on endless fissure missions. Survival, defense, excavation, and intercept missions. So you get a resource booster every now and then. So on the 3rd rotation in a survival mission, that means after 15 minutes you're gonna get a 1.25 resource booster. Then at rotation 8, that is after 40 minutes, you get a 1.5 booster. At rotation 13, that is 65 minutes, you get a 1.75 booster. And in the end, after rotation 18, that is after 1.5 hours, then you finally get up to a double resource booster. Okay, so we talked a little bit about stacking resource boosters. I just want to throw in something right here. If you get like a daily award resource booster, or like a resource booster through the sortier missions, then these do not stack with the resource boosters that you buy on the market. They will just add onto the duration. So don't make that mistake. You don't have to buy it if you already have it. Now the last thing you can do to increase your yield, and that is if you really want to break some records, that is to do all of the above mentioned, but doing it during one of the double drop weekends. That's gonna yield you some pretty serious numbers. That unfortunately doesn't happen a lot. So until then, you are stuck with the resource booster and the cavat method. So anyway, hope it works for you guys, and I hope you get some radiant relics now, and hope you get super rich doing it. So have fun, have a good weekend, stay cool.